Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. What's going on? So, it's been, I don't know, what my students say is in the before times, since I last made a video on hard cider. Well, turns out the recipe worked. We made cider and it didn't kill us. It wasn't poison. Yay.
Not dead.
No, the problem was, it came out, it was fine, it was boozy, but that's the problem. It was too boozy. So this time around, and why is that? Well, before the initial fermentation began, which is the first 2 weeks, I saw lots of recipes that said add between 0 to 5 cups of sugar if you're doing 5 gallons, you know, a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm like, well, I'll just add 2 cups. And then I learned how yeast works a bit more, which is like, hi, I'm a living organism and I'm going to eat your sugar. So this time around, I didn't add any sugar to this beast. It's all just this shit right now, which is just run of the mill, like naturally pressed cider, blah blah blah. So instead, I'm going to be adding, instead of adding sugar, I waited for the first initial 2 weeks for the initial fermentation process to be over, and then once the yeast has kind of calmed itself down just a little bit, then I'm going to add, today what we're doing, we're going to be bottling it, but what I'm adding to those bottles is an equal amount. I had help of my lovely wife to do some maths, and by that I mean she did the maths because I suck at math.
Yeah.
And we figured out the ratio for an apple compote, which doesn't have any sugar, because trust me, this stuff has enough sugar in it. And we're going to do, we peeled and cut 10, like this is 10 pounds of apples.
Roughly.
They're crazy, but get a whiff of that. I know you can't because you're in a video.
Maybe if I stick the phone.
Oh yeah, smell those apples. Alright, anyways. So same as last time. I got my big spoon of death. I
mean, it's not death. We're not killing anything.
We killed these apples. They were, I guess, you know, kind of living. And then we killed them.
They're already dead.
Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is so for compote, you need just barely enough liquid at the bottom of the pot for it to do its thing. Now the normal ratio is like 2 or 3 tablespoons for every like 3 pounds of apples. Now I have 10 pounds in here, so you're thinking, oh, maybe like a 1/4 cup. Problem is, that recipe is for dealing with, you're still going to be left with like nice sizable chunks of apples. I don't want that. I don't know about you, but I buy a cider from the store, and I don't want a big floater like this. So we're going to break it down a bit more. But now I have like 9.99 pounds of apples. I'm just kidding. It's
Probably
all
less.
good.
I've been eating a lot of apples, so probably.
Whatever, it's fine. I also eat way more than I probably should. Anyways, so we're gonna get a few really nice glugs in here.
That's an actual unit of measurement. Glug.
It's great. But if you want to be scientific about it, probably for this amount, 1/4 to 1/2 cup is all you're gonna need. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do
Just fuck the rules.
like 1, 2 splorks of juice.
Again, splork, a legitimate unit of measurement.
And I'll mix, make sure there's, check out the bottom here. Yeah, it's barely covered.
Check out that bottom.
Oh, fat bottom girls make the rock and roll go round.
I was gonna say Ed is a
right.
I was gonna say Ed is a bottom, but
I'm not monetized at all. I have like 5 subscribers, so I'm allowed to say these things, I guess. Hopefully the ghost of Freddie Mercury doesn't sue me. But anyways.
I mean, as long as you don't sing the words, you're fine.
Oh, alright. Sure. So that looks like plenty to coat the bottom, like we were saying we want to do. We're going to get that shiz balls up to boiling, and then back down to a simmer. This stove here is a piece of crap, so it's going to take quite a while.
This is a time-traveling stove from the 70s.
It is, actually. That said, if you get an apartment in Philly, like me, like us,
Don't tell them
it's
where
to
we
be expected. They're fine.
Don't tell them where we live. Fuck.
Nah, they won't. They'll never catch me. They'll never take me alive, coppers.
Just
But
inviting them to take you dead. Then stop it.
what are they gonna do with me?
Please Please don't come to our house. Get out.
Anyway, so I'm gonna cut and squeeze 3 of these lemons. That way, in about 20 minutes or so, when this shit's all juiced up, we're gonna add a little tart, because while I didn't add any sugar and I'm gonna get a really strong apple flavor, I'm gonna cut it a little bit with like some tartness, you know, gonna be nice and good. But obviously gonna give it a little taste, and then once I got the compote in there, I'll make another video when the compote's done. You can see it, and then we'll bottle it, and then in 2 more weeks we'll give it another taste test. Like I said last time, I made something that kind of tasted like apples, but mostly it was like, I think like at least 9% or more ABV, which is not what you're supposed to have when you make cider.
Unless you're into that, we're not alcohol shaming you.
No. So this sticker, that's where that goes. It's a nipple accessory now.
That's okay.
Anyways, that's it. What was the saying from like, the before times? Brewia.
It wasn't even the it was the before times, wasn't it though?
It was in
shit.
December. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, I'll see you or whoever's watching this, I will see you when the compote is done. Bye.